Why the government is involved in an art show is beyond me. I also think it's pointless for a human to paint scenes of nature when they could just go outside and stand in it. My idea of a perfect government is one guy who sits in a small room at a desk, and the only thing he's allowed to decide is who to nuke. Paul, the city manager, is telling us to build parks, start new community programs. It's horrifying.
Where you think there's waste within your department?
Where do I start?
We need to cut expenditures by 32%.
Let's make it an even 40.
Oh, that's not necessary.
Slash it. Slash it.
And we're going to gut it with a machete, okay?
The important thing is the dam is never happening, and your dream has been crushed.
We're very sorry.
I am not. I feel I should remind you that I do not believe that the position or the entire government should exist. That said, you'd be a fool not to pick me. What exactly will you be cutting? And how much of it? And can I watch you do it while eating pork cracklings?
Our investigation has revealed that things in Pawnee are much worse than we anticipated.
Meaning what?
Well, effective tomorrow morning, the entire government will be shut down until further notice.
I'm sorry, I just started hearing really loud circus music in my head. What did you say?
I have a joke for you.
Okay.
The government in this town is excellent and uses your tax dollars efficiently. Government is inefficient and should be dissolved.
I don't suppose you'd want to move to Canada.
Canada? No, I don't suppose I would. I'm gonna consume all of this at the same time because I am a free American. The whole point of this country is if you want to eat garbage, balloon up to 600 pounds, and die of a heart attack at 43, you can. You are free to do so. To me, that's beautiful. I got my first job when I was 9, worked at a sheet metal factory. In 2 weeks, I was running the floor. Child labor laws are ruining this country.
Hey, Ron, you're not gonna slaughter that pig here, are you?
Not to worry. I have a permit.
This just says I can do what I want.
I've been developing the Swanson Pyramid of Greatness for years. It's a perfectly calibrated recipe for maximum personal achievement. Categories include capitalism, God's way of determining who is smart and who is poor.
Why are we here?
Just thought you needed some fresh air, even if that air is filled with the foul stench of European socialism. This action by Councilwoman Nope is nothing more than a thinly veiled government bailout, and I, for one, refuse to let her turn this town into a socialist hellscape. Allow me to elaborate. The government should not prop up a failed business. That would be like giving food to a mortally wounded animal instead of slitting its throat and properly utilizing its meat and pelt.
Go ahead, Ron. Let me have it. Oh, wait, I'll do it for you. I told you so, Leslie. This is what happens when the government interferes with business. Government is bad, business is good, free market.
Capitalism is the only way, Leslie. It moves our country forward. It's what makes America great, and England okay, and France terrible.
I like capitalism. I love competition. I'm more competitive than you.
I don't think so.
I think so.
Settle down.
No, settle up, because the bill's been paid, and I've paid it, and I've won. Look, the point is, there has to be a way for the government to help places that add community value, but don't necessarily rake in the money.
There is not. The free market is a jungle. It's beautiful and brutal, and should be left alone. When a business fails, it dies, and a new, better one takes its place. Just let business be business and government be government.
Here you go. And one number 8.
All right, party time.
Okay, you should really have a will that's more than one sentence long. You have a wife and kids now. I could introduce you to our lawyer.
The 3 most useless jobs in the world are, in order, lawyer, congressman, and doctor. Pass.
Ron, that document is nothing. It's not even notarized. You know, if you die and you don't have a real will, most of what you own will go to the government.
Where is this lawyer you speak of? I'm being audited by the IRS.
No! Your worst nightmare!
First of all, income tax is illegal.
Ron, most of these aren't even receipts. This one says, I bought supplies, 2007.
You won't find any bank statements either. I've heavily invested in gold, which I've buried in several different locations around Pawnee. Or have I?
What's this? Lauren was supposed to do a paper on why government matters. This is what she wrote.
It doesn't. Well said.